Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Shattered Civ here. All right, man, it is so much different playing, these games when you're not right off at the end of work. So much better. But boy, it's a little toasty warm in my place today. I better open up some windows. All right, we're just going to let up a couple viewers join, and we're going to get the ball rolling. So I think today what I'm going to do a little special. I am going to play until I am actually done with this sickness. Okay? I'm tired of it. I want to get rid of it. 1 second. Need some serious air here in my house. It is pretty warm. All right, guys, I hope everyone's doing fine. Like I said, I'm just going to wait here for just a couple minutes. Get the show on the road. Thanks there, Half-Ass, for giving me that little words of encouragement. Yeah, I realize I've been having a little bit of problems the last few days. The thing is, maybe I'm not able to stream, not because it's intellectual property, but maybe somebody's actually made a complaint. I'm not sure. Because if we remember, and we go back in time, one of my most watched views actually was from playing Chapter 3. So I'm not sure exactly why I'm not allowed to play Chapter 1 without getting all these problems. So it's a little annoying. Hello, guys. I'm just waiting for a couple more viewers. I'm sorry. I just fired up the stream. I noticed I got 3 viewers already. So hey, Nate, how's it going, brother? I'm just going to do a stream today where I'm going to get over the sickness. I was sick the last time I played, and it's a terrible affliction. It's the intestinal parasites. So I'm just doing a couple things here right before I start, and man, I tell you, I'd lose my head if my it wasn't screwed on. How are you doing this weekend? This beautiful Sunday. I tell you, I'm getting quite a bit of viewers these days. People are really liking their long dark. All right, let's get some water into me. I can't afford to be this thirsty that long. Oh, this sucks, guys. Like another 7 days of these this treatment here. So I'm going to take my other 2. I'm glad I remember that because I absolutely forgot to take care of that, and I better do that in a frickin' hurry. Pretty sure I'm not going to bother with making antiseptic out of the moss. I am just going to go straight into here. I'm going to pour that shit on right now. Oh, wow, that was close. Totally forgot to take care of that last night. And it was like, while I was lying in bed, I'm like, oh man, I forgot to take care of that infection risk. Well, it's sorted now. 6 more days. All right, so we're almost at the halfway mark of having this sickness. So what did I want to do today? You know what? I think I'm going to take this junk, I think, and we're going to start building some snares. Probably don't need that on anymore. And we're not building snares today. Oh, lordy. Well, I have that rope. Oh, never mind. Oh my God. You know what I did last night? I played the winter mute for quite a while, and I just got the rope from Lily. Never mind. Oh my God. That's one thing about playing, multiple versions. And you know what? They're all on the same level too. Speaking of though, We're going to go on a little hike today. And we're going to do it right now, and it should be adventurous. Oh, great. Well, thanks. Yeah, so if you don't know this route, it's a little known route, and I just actually found it last night, and we're going to go there, and not in this weather, we're not going to do that. Are we? We could. Oh, damn. This weather, I tell you. All right. Well, I'm gonna just sit down for a second. Yeah, it's too bad my daughter isn't on. You guys would probably get along really well. Although my daughter's fixated on Fortnite these days. I just, any game that I can't switch from like a third person to a first person shooter, I can't play it. And one thing that's really criminal about Fortnite is you can't switch which shoulder you're looking over. Oh, it drives me up the wall. Like, isn't it always over your right shoulder? So like if you want to look around like to the left side, you have to stand right around a corner to like kind of peek around the corner. It's just like, ouch. All right, what are we going to do here? Let's get our clothes fixed up here, because I'm sure there's a bit of shit that needs to get fixed, like this stuff. That's not happening quite yet, but we'll fix the socks here. 40 minutes. All right, well, let's do it. Got to wait for the storm to stop anyway, so. And it has not stopped yet. We're going to fix the hat. Is that my imagination, or did it get worse out there? All right, I'm going to fix this too. 54 minutes, sure. And as soon as that wind stops, we're going. Oh, no, that's not good. That is not good at all. You know what? Let's see. If it's just blowy, I don't mind. Oh, shit, I should have fucking turned around. I bet you that... I bet you the guts are cured by now. Because where we're going, there's going to be a like a work table. I want to like a workbench. Is that what it's called? Oh, this is absolute crap. It'd be okay if I was actually outside in it. Like if I was at my my base camp there, where I trap rabbits and wolves, that would be great. But not here. Yeah, Fortnite up my butthole. It was funny. It says that your message was being held for review. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of free to play games, because there's always like some hidden catch. And you know what? One thing I really don't like about it is that they just kind of blatantly ripped off PUBG, and it's like. And, just because they have a lot more money at their disposal, I don't know, just seems a little scummy. But whatever, that's business for you. Okay, we're going to rip more of these up. It looks like I might be stuck indoors all day. I don't want to be stuck indoors all day. I suppose I could read. And we'll do our little journey tomorrow. Because, I mean, really, all I'm trying to do is get rid of this sickness at the moment. Which, again... Probably a pretty boring stream, guys, but I'll try to make it as exciting as possible. But it looks like I'm also kind of running out of food here. Oh, that's not good. So these things should be ready to go, almost. Wow, okay. Nothing there. Fixing the socks. And we're gonna fix the sweater, and maybe if this is not failing, man, this is impossible. There it goes. All right, let's make our way. I just got to make sure I got my bedroll. And my pot. And that is okay. So anyways, guys, I was playing that winter mute that I was kind of showing you guys at the beginning of there the other day 3 times in a row. Man, I got attacked by one wolf. I was playing it on hardened, and I got absolutely trounced in one wolf attack. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, this is good. Now, I should be able to get to where I'm going, you know, unless we run into a wolf attack or whatever, but you know what? I've got a lot of rounds for those guys. There should be a dead wolf somewhere around here too. We may actually stumble into that. I can't anticipate a lot of wildlife being around here at the moment in this immediate vicinity, although saying that, I think that's a wolf. No, okay. I want to get out of this, this brush so I can see. Yeah, we're gonna go up and around. There's a whole trail back there, and we're gonna get there. At the moment, there's a trailer that we haven't been to as well, and we're just gonna break into that and see what's in there. Hopefully, there's something. And then after that, man, it's all back country, and we know Shattered Cinnamon has backcountry adventures. The trouble now is that I'm actually sick with intestinal parasites, so I'm going to grab these because I can just use these as a replacement for the penicillin for my intestinal worms. And we're going to boogie. I don't want to be out here on the open. That's like exactly where you're going to get attacked. So we're just going to keep on moving. Go into the hills. It's not often you find wolves running around here. I mean, they do pop up here now and again, but just not as often. And you know what? Since this is more close combat, I want my pistol. Yeah, that was another thing. After I got attacked by that wolf there at the end of the stream last night, I thought maybe it knocked the gun out of my hand, my rifle. And I'm like, oh my God, I cannot forget that. All right, so we're going to follow this whole roadway. Nate, I'm sure you are pretty aware of this POI. But yeah, we're just going to follow this down the road and find out what this dead thing is. It's probably a deer, I'd imagine. Yeah, right. And then PUBG. I mean, let's face it. I mean, that's a game from you know, it's an Arma 2 mod. So, I mean, let's give credit where credit's due. Now, I mean, just because you use a certain engine, but you know, it works. I like PUBG's mechanics, and only because I like Arma 2 so much. All right, guys, see this this rubbings here? This is basically saying, hey, there's a moose around here. So something worth keeping an eye out for. Now, I dropped a moose the other day with one shot. I wonder if I can do the exact same thing in this game. All right, so we got a trailer over here. Looks like there's another dead thing beyond it, just a little ways. Now, there could be wolves here. Well, I'm surprised, Nate, you've got a couple friends that actually like watching the Long Dark. I find this game is very hit and miss sometimes. You know, people either love it or they hate it. All right, well, let's go rob this place and then we'll move on. I've got a specific endpoint in mind, as long as we don't get jumped by packs of wild animals, which is a very good possibility. All right, so this is where your workbench is. Another one. So there's 2 on the map. Now again, if you forget this, you can just put a rock cache down outside, out front, and on the map it will just basically pop, saying, you know, you could put the rock cache here and say workbench. Just name it workbench, and then boom, you know there's a workbench there, which is it's kind of handy. I mean, we can't actually mark on the map yet, so that's about the next best thing. All right, take that, take that. I noticed there last night in the Orca gas station, I left behind a can of spray paint. Not a biggie. All right. Well, that's pretty barren. Shitty sport socks. I don't even think I'd wipe my ass with those things. I feel like I'm missing something in there, but I'm not turning on my lantern again, so... Ooh, almost got away. Give me some penicillin. All right, I used a bandage, so I'll take one back. All right, so here goes the big long hike. This is dangerous, and there's a couple very off the beaten tracks that we can take, and that we're going to take, and they're very hard to spot. All right, so it's a deer. What do we got for food here? Yeah, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab the meat off of there. Yeah, absolutely. I do that. I do that quite often, actually. What do I want to do here? An hour? All right. I need that meat, but we're gonna just travel with it, I think. We'll travel with the meat, but we're gonna drop off the guts in here. I may as well. I mean, we've got a workbench right there. No point carrying the extra garbage around. And it has to cure anyway. Yeah, I'm glad there's others out there that do the old flickaroony with the light switch, the igniter. I'm not the only one. All right. But I am as sick as a dog, and I really wish I had some coffee. Do I? I don't have coffee, do I? Oh, I do too. Well, if I chop that down, we're not finishing the rest of the trail. But I don't know if I want to burn all the cedar just for a coffee. I mean, I could look around for twigs, but Combat Wombat, buddy, how's it going? All right, we're just doing gonna keep on motoring. Just get follow this. There is an area where it branches off. I'm gonna see if I can replicate what I did last night. Like, believe it or not, guys, I'm playing 3 different playthroughs right now. I'm playing one on Voyager, one on Stalker here, and another one in Wintermute, like the episodic. And all 3 of them are taking place in Mountain Town. I'm getting sick of the area, but saying that, there is quite a bit to explore here. So I'm just going to kind of show you some of the new areas that I found. Nice. Yeah, I could do with a little less wind, I think, but and a lot less like intestinal parasites. Hey, we got a cave over here. I'm definitely going to get that on the map. Super nice to have on the map, you know, just in case you're lost, man. If you get lost in the middle of a blizzard, leave the Milton region, eh? Nice. Excellent. Slowly but surely. Well, it looks like I've actually, I've done the Polaroid. I must have. We can double check that. Yeah, I've only got one. All right. Well, let's keep on trucking. We're good. I do have a little bit of a scent meter on me, but you know what? Where I'm going, I'm pretty sure wolves aren't going to follow me. And that's totally in air quotes. Pretty sure. Well, it sounds like we might actually be heading right into them by the sounds of it. Incredible amounts of wood here, guys. I mean, I was just floored the amount of branches and you know, actual. Whoa! Don't you come near me. I think I got it the second time too. I think I got it there again. That's one hit. And well, maybe not. All right. Well, I think we got wolf on the menu tonight, guys. Don't fuck with the stalwart ranger. Man, the pistol is one of the best conclusions in the game I found. Sorry, buddy. I'll get right onto this. Hey Jay, how's it going? Slowly but surely. I try to do it every opportunity I get, and you know, depending on certain zones, some are much easier than others. This here happens to have a lot of breaks in the weather patterns, where you're actually able to map. If you look at, you know, when I hit the Forlorn Muskeg, you never get an opportunity to do it. You're always fighting for your life in that area. So, but this is absolute shit. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not liking this this current weather pattern coming in. It's warm. I mean, we might end up sleeping outdoors tonight, but oh man, this guy's leading him like. All right, I gotta do a check here. Gotta find out where I am. Damn it! Aha! Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this, but whatever. I fucking missed it. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I can't believe I missed that. You know, that's the second time I've done that in the last 24 hours. Damn it! No, it can come after me. Come on, come and get it, motherfucker. Oh, I'm pissed off now. I wish I had a mouse and keyboard. I really do. How embarrassing. No, I want to actually map here. Wow, I can't believe I absolutely wasted that. I'm pissed off. Absolutely annoyed with myself. You know, it's funny, as soon as you click that button, you're like, I'm gonna miss that. And it was way on his ass end. It's like, I was hoping that the auto aim would have like, at least kicked in. He's gotta die somewhere around here. The thing is, I gotta kind of backtrack where I've been. Better collect these as well. I might need them. I mean, I've got a rabbit on me, and if that wolf wants to come after me, it can come. But that's 3 bullets now that I've wasted on one animal, and I didn't even take it down. Yeah, I'd almost rather wait for that wolf to come up to me and we can just go hand to hand, because I should be able to kill it with my knife. This weather is like really sucky though, and I need to sleep soon. I'm assuming I'm approaching the road here. Look at big fir limbs. Yeah, here we go. Man, I really want to take that down, but for now, I'm just going to follow the road. Lots of deer. Now, there is a way through here. I think it's up here. There is a way around, down around to the riverbank, and it's quite the adventure. I think it's up here. No. And you know what? I can't even get my bearings because I can't see. So as long as I'm on the road, I'm okay, generally speaking. You know what? There's no point even going to where we need to be because I can't map it anyway. Oh, I wonder if there's probably birch bark over there. I might need that considering how sick I am right now. Those are really big birches. Holy shit cakes. I've got this really sneaking suspicion that I'm going backwards, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just gonna stick with it. If I see a bunch of fallen logs, yeah, fuck me. We're back at the trailer, I think. Well, hopefully there's something on this guy. Did I already search him? All right, yeah, we're gonna go back to that trailer, and we'll just start new in the morning. Like I said, guys, I just want to give you a forewarning. I am playing this until I'm actually healed. So if it takes 3 hours, 4 hours, I'm sorry. It's going to be a boring episode for the most part, just because, as you see, my condition isn't. I'm not doing too well. I'm quite literally ready to fall over from exhaustion. I've got Frank living inside of me. I gotta I gotta eat for two. And yeah, and it just saps my strength. So I guess we're kind of went full circle there. But I can't see in this fog. It's terrible. Even like I'm a fairly experienced player, but man, I still get confounded even in this fog. You know, I should have been able to do something. I should have if I could have at least like sewn clothes or something. You know, well, I got a rabbit. I'm going to do this outside just because I really do not feel like getting cabin fever. And you tend to get that when you're sick, because you're indoors all the time, or if you're crafting extensively. So you got to kind of keep an eye on that. All right, looks like we got dinner for tonight, and it's not cat stock, like cat tail stocks. I was trying to use the magnifying glass. That was probably a little overkill, but hey, whatever. Yeah, what a shit. Like, walking around in this at night, guys, would be an absolute death sentence. If it was, like, in the middle of a blizzard, or, like, you know, just the fog, and it's just terrible. Can't believe I missed that shot. I should have been eating wolf right now. I should have had, like, 8 kilos worth of wolf. And I can eat it all right now because I've already got intestinal parasites. I can't get them again. It's so annoying. Yeah, I can't wait to give it birth. When I poop it out, it's a cold dead carcass. Take that, Frank. It's pretty gross if you think about it, but I only name it because it's with you for so long. Like, imagine playing Interloper, guys. It's with you for 20 days, not just 10. Ow. Ouch. I mean, you'd be drawing the limits of endurance by then. Half your stamina or your fatigue meter would be wiped out right from the get-go. Like, no, this is why I'm trying to stay close to home. Like, I really don't want, and that's again why I'm being a little more aggressive with the wolves. And trying to kill them because I don't need them coming back to me because they'll do me in right now. They do enough damage to me, and let's say 2 wolf attacks, like what almost happened, the night before, where they flanked me and surprised the fuck out of me. If they would have actually chewed on me, I mean, I might not have been able to recover by the morning from that. So. Hey, Sergey, I have a joke about Russians every time I've had Russians make comments on my streams. And I used to all the time when I first started, and I love you guys, man. Bald and Bankrupt. I mean, he's one of my favorite guys. He goes out to Eastern Russia, does a lot of exploration around there. He's a British dude. But yeah, no, Russian people, man, they remind me a lot of Canadian, like Canadians, you know, in some regards. It's, you know, you get that kind of look about, you know, when you live in cold weather environments for a long time, you kind of know. You know, it's the same with people that are further down south too, or like live on the equator. I mean, these people are, you know. But anyways, yeah, I noticed that my server always crashes every time I talk to somebody who's Russian. I'm not sure. Are you Russian? And for somebody who can't understand English, you can sure write it pretty good. So welcome. All right, I'm going to eat all that. I can eat all this actually. And I've got a little bit of that rabbit that we can cook up. Yeah, we're not doing too bad here. Huge chunk. We'll have that for breakfast. Yeah, I'm getting lean on supplies here, guys. I might lose my well-fed bonus. I could avoid it if I actually moved locations, like to another zone. But there's not a whole bunch of places here that I'm going to be able to harness food. I've got my stocks that I can eat and stuff, right? So I'm going to have to keep my eyes out for this stuff. What am I doing? There we go. Looks like my herbal tea is kind of reaching the end of its store. I think I've only got like 2 or 3 more. Lots of coffee though. Oh no, I don't. I think I just used. Oh, I got 7 cups of coffee. All right, so we'll have that for the morning. Do I have sticks? Yeah. All right, enough for the morning. We'll get out of here. Just gonna have a sleep. As you notice, I'm kind of dying. I'm dying. It's like the death simulator. I love this game. It's like, how long can you hold off the inevitable for? It's an interesting premise. And I think what makes it more interesting is the fact that, and remember guys, don't forget your pot. I don't trust it. I don't want to leave it there because I'll wake up and there'll be some bear standing in front of the fucking cabin. I'll run, and next thing I know, I'll be like, where's my pot? All right. Yeah, we can do the old flicker thing, eh? There we go. There's a bed. There's a bed, I said. That rhymed, guys. No, I don't want to sleep on a metal shelf today. There we go. I'll sleep on this thing. All right. Well, I need all the rest I can get, and I need daylight, so we'll go 12 hours. Thing is, though, with this sickness, I think you tend to sleep the whole fucking time. So you can sleep for like extended periods of time when you're sick. If you try to do this when you're healthy, you'll wake up at like 4 in the morning and you'll be like, oh, you feel great. All right, so we got to do our daily dose of medicine. Yeah, see how it just skipped a couple. It's buggy. They've got a bug here. I should use those mushrooms. Actually, I'm gonna make those now. No, you know what? It sounds like it's really good outside, and we're just gonna hit the road. Gonna make some coffee for the morning, and it looks like I'm gonna need some water. I'm not gonna be able to go any farther without water. It's one thing having your fatigue meter down. It's another when your water meter's down. That's the second fastest killer in this game. Is lack of water. Bonus points if you guys can tell me what the first one is. All right, this looks good. This doesn't look bad at all. All right. Okay, now we can get some mapping done today. I'm going to take that charcoal since we are going to, like I said, do some mapping. And can I use my magnifying glass? Not yet. Well, 80% chance. Yeah, there was another thing too, and your bedroll. You know, like you said, I think the other day. Don't forget your bedroll and don't forget your pot. Because if you do, guys, that'll immediately fuck you right up. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to open that up. And I'm going to cook up some... I have to cook water. I have to, unfortunately. But we'll speed through that. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to be able to do that. I don't have enough wood, although I can probably get some over here. There's a deer. I hear it. Oh, no. Really? Not even a branch around? Well, if I'm lucky, I'll melt that water at least. I don't know if I have any... oh, I have purification tablets. That works. All right, I need sticks. Oh, no. No, I don't want to run either. I can't afford to run. Here we go. All right, that's another, what, 25 minutes, I think? That'll be enough to get me unsafe water rather than, you know, pristine snow. Get over there. Hustle. All right, breakfast. And it's not proper breakfast until you have a coffee. Oh. Oh. All right, let's pick that up, take that, pick the pot up. We're going to... I don't use those often, but when I do, man, they're lifesavers. There we go. 2 liters of water. That allows us to make a cup of coffee now, and we can hit the trail. Okay, excellent. And you know what? We're actually going to leave that the can there. All right, let's hit the happy trails with our trusty sidearm. Thanks, guys, for all the support the last few days. It means a lot. I'm getting a lot of viewers and stuff, and it's nice. You know, I realize I get the occasional thumbs down, and yeah, you know, it is the long dark, guys. I mean, it's there's only so much I can do in an episode, and you know what? Unfortunately, the last couple days I've been absolutely just blasted after work, and you know, I come in and I'm like, damn, I want to play the long dark, and then, you know, when I sit there and try to narrate it, it's sometimes a little more difficult. You know, I find my brain will just kind of start drifting off into, you know, unwinding mode. Not today. All right, so we want to keep the waterfall on our right. Yeah, if you hear it on your left, you're going the wrong way. You're going back towards town. This, if the waterfall is on your right, yeah, then we're going towards the original plane crash. This is, guys, when they first released this game on the PS4. This is the route you had to take. I still remember the day where I died. I ended up dying, I think, down there somewhere. It was absolutely hilarious. And you know, like I was saying, I think the other day is where I actually fell in love with this game. I heard something creeping around in the woods, and I know now what it was today because I'm so familiar with the sound. It was a deer, and it was all I could hear is in the dark, and it was snowy. It was just a big, heavy snowflakes coming down, and yeah, this is the first place. This is where I set up camp for the night. Look at that. We got a rifle there too. I set up camp in here, but the wind ended up coming from this direction that night, and I woke up at 2 in the morning, and it was like a blizzard, and I was freezing, and I totally died right around the corner. I ended up getting into a car, and I ended up basically shivering to death. All right. These are nice. I'm going to leave it. Mm-hmm. Well, fuck, yeah. I'm getting it all the time now. You know, so I was saying earlier there in the stream that I'm still continuing my Wintermute playthrough, and last night I had my first wolf encounter, and the thing just ate me alive, man. I had full strength, and it just dummied me. I was just, you should see my face. I was just like gobsmacked. I was like, no. Now, it wasn't a permadeath playthrough because it is the episodic chapters. But I do have a healthy respect now for the wolves, and I've also decided to wear my combat boots instead of my trail boots. And that, those leather gloves, guys, just awesome. Why? In case you don't know, you can go into under your clothing. They're light to carry, but when you bust them apart, 10 minutes for cured leather. Incredible find. Always worth grabbing. Cured leather is one of those rare items in the game that you cannot create yourself. Oh, yeah, thanks. Still, you know, I wasn't even thinking because there's still quite a ways left. Okay, it's up here. This is what I think kind of led me to this this little secret route. I was like, oh, I wonder what's up here. Lots of lumber, or I guess wood. But here it is, guys. You know what? Speaking of. There, I'm not going to miss that. Yeah, this is cool. This is really neat. And we're doing okay for fatigue. I mean, this is a nice, gentle walk in the back country. So far, we're not no moose, no wolves. And a nice little shortcut. There we go. All right, check this puppy out. At first, I was like, should I come down here? It looks a little sketchy. Coming up would be a son of a bitch. Part of me wants to start collecting some of those stones. All right, as soon as I get down here, I'll map it again. But look at this, man. This is incredible. Again, this is the verticality that I was talking about. I mean, that makes this game so brilliant. This is, I mean, this is just the way it is, man. Anyone who's an avid hiker, I mean, you guys know that. Now we're down below, and you know what? I'm going to keep collecting these. I'm going to just leave behind the heads. I think I have enough of those. Oh man, somebody's like cooking a barbecue and they got like fucking steak going. Bastards. I got pizza. Look at that. Just wow. Thing is, because that is such a hidden exit, it's not always easy to find. And coming down here, you could easily walk past some of these exits. Now, I think if you go further, I'm not sure exactly where that goes. I think it terminates here. Yeah, and wasn't there always a bear along here too? I thought there was a bear. Like that was your trial by fire. Remember that? Oh my God! It was just like this is just a shit show. All right. All right, lunch. And dinner. Totally missed that car. Well, I'm hoping at the base of this waterfall here, we're going to have some logs and shit. Because I don't have any down here. And I think I've done this before. Now, guys, this confounded me for a while. This is actually, that's a bridge above us, right? You have to get up there first, though. And I actually may have to go up there, but I got to be quick because I'm stinking. Yeah, I tried to get up there, I think, and it's easier going just around this way. Well, oh, I hear wolves. They're far off, but they're there. Damn it. All right, using my magnifying glass because I can. Yeah, well, you know, you saw what I can do with my gun, so I think we're even. All right, guys, you got to really stop cooking that fucking steak, or get it off the grill. One of the two. Hurry it up. It's like now I've got the olfactory experience too of playing the long dark. Now I can smell the meat cooking. That's exactly what we're gonna do if we're able. I'm gonna have some coffee. What the hell is that noise? You know, I was watching that the video. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Get in the car! Get in the car! Yes, I'm blowing off the end of my muzzle there. I just bagged a 2 for 1. I still have enough time to drink my coffee. Oh man. Whew. Oh, that must have been a headshot, eh? Just dropped it. All right, let's get that hide, and yeah, it looks good to me. All right, let's boogie. I hate to leave all this meat and stuff, but I've got 3 bars on me too. All right, see you, buddy. I got his skin. Skin's most important. I need to cook this food though. Wow, it scared the shit out of me. You know, guys, I'm gonna go out. I think I'm gonna buy a proper mic. I've noticed the difference. I can hear a lot of background noise too when I play this. I'd really like to get my voice more sharp, you know, get it clear. You know, I sometimes mumble, so it's probably the more I enunciate and the clearer you guys can hear me, the better it is. And you know what? It's like an investment in the future. Kind of like that bullet that I just spent. That, you know, totally made up for it. It's rare that you can drop a bear with 1 shot, so I'm really happy that I just did that. All right, so this just kind of takes you up and around on the other side of the bridge. So we're gonna let's go check these cars out, and then we'll continue our hike. This has turned out to be a lucrative day, actually. I'm actually surprised. Remember what I said there, Jay? About there being a bear in these areas. And sure enough. Well, I'm not doing too bad. Only 5 more locations. All right, let's run to the end of the tea's reduced already, like gone already. I just drank that cup of coffee. Oh, what's below my feet? Ooh, nice. That's really good against bears. Oh, I'll take another one of those. All right. Open that. I don't want to come back to that truck ever again. I can't stand searching things you've already searched. And this is why I can't play with the HUD off, because it gives you no contextual information. That is an excellent find, it really is. Especially the way the wolves are getting these days. They're getting really troublesome. I don't mind if I have lots of bullets. I do mind when I don't, and I tend to go through them a lot too. Do I need that? You know what? I can rip it up if I don't. Oh, shit. Did you guys hear that? I thought I heard another bear. Alright, let's keep looting. I've been hearing things. I watched last night's episode there at the end that I thought what I thought was a bear. Now, guys, I have a pretty good surround system, so I think what it was the bass of something blowing through metal. Because when I heard it actually on the on YouTube, I'm like, that is not exactly what I was hearing. It was definitely more bass here. Oh, those are nice too. I can't believe that fucking bear almost jumped me. Man, that would have been game over today if that was the case. As always, no, we're playing on permadeath. It's not like we have an option. I stink to high heaven. I've got so much meat and shit on me that absolutely needs to get cooked real soon. So the next time I see any type of wood, I'm grabbing it. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. You haven't missed much. A couple wild shots at some wolves. I took down a bear with one bullet. That kind of made up for the terrible miss I did earlier. Check these back seats here. All right, you can sleep in these, guys. These are mobile tents, pretty much, or tents that you don't have to set up, so you can rest in the vehicles. They're not warm, so if you're going to do that, make sure you're wearing pretty good clothing, or you'll end up dead. And curious enough, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can open these, right? So it makes me wonder, one day, are we going to be able to siphon gas out of there? Boom, absolutely garbage. Yeah, I'm getting robbed. I'm getting robbed by Arn Jesus. All right, can't open that hood, so let's continue on our way deeper into the white apocalypse. Although it is a nice day for it. Yeah, so here, there's your way up, right? I mean, it kind of points the way. You got to look for those. It's very much like DayZ. If you've ever done any backcountry camping, or trails there in DayZ, everything's linked by, and we're talking kilometers. You could walk the length of the map following some of these trails, and nobody else does it in the game. It is one of the best ways to travel in that game. If you ever play it, take the trails, the back trails. And you can get from point A to point B without getting ganked or mugged. Like, there's so many different things that can happen to you in that game. All right, we're going to do a mapping right here, I think. All right, we're going to the end of the line, boys. And the wind's right in our face. That's okay, because we're gonna turn off there once we get to the end here. We're gonna see if this might be a named area. Badass. Thanks. You know, you can give me that moniker when I've actually I've got interloper under my belt after like 100 days. I got 4 days. I do have a save file at 4 days. I don't know why I stopped playing it. It's not like it was too aggressive. I found basically it was actually starting. Like if I were to stream and I start off with interloper, there could be a few where it's just failed attempt after failed attempt, because anyone who's ever played this game, one of my first times that I played it, I absolutely failed miserably, and I'm like, I refuse to accept defeat. I'm like, there's got to be a way to be able to do this. And then once you find that little you know, what the little techniques that work for you, you know, it becomes more of like an enjoyable game. And it's not so much a walking simulator. I mean, it's definitely, it's a death simulator, you know. I should have probably put down spray paint. But anyways, yeah, we're getting to exactly where I need to be, guys, and you're going to see where this ends up. I hope you guys have watched my previous episodes. I think around episode 8 or so, or 9, I ended up building that base camp. Well, we're almost heading there right now. Almost. I'm hearing something, and it's either a moose or it is like a high-powered vehicle outside, revving its engine. All right, there we go, guys. You kind of see my where I'm making my way to. But you know what? I was actually wondering what was above this one area, above my base camp. There's a body up there, right? Well, hey, this is how you get there. We got a cave here. And this is not just a resting cave. This is a transition zone. Now, I still need wood. I should be able to find lots of coal in here. So we're going to cook up our meal. We're going to get rid of this stinky meter, and we're going to get that on our map. And you know what? I don't think it pops up. Oh, it does too. Yeah. Yeah, I can't circle that. It sticks to it. All right. All right, let's go in the cave. Yeah, like I said, I'm going for the whole fucking kit and caboodle today. I had to do this on my own, regardless, whether I get over the sickness or not. But if you guys want to watch, that's great with me. But you'll see that day by day I'm getting worse and worse. Right now it's not too bad. I think by the time we get out of this cave system, it'll be time for a snooze. But I've got a pretty good place where I can stop for the evening. Again, guys, I'm not going to bother using the axe if I can avoid it. I'm not sure if I have a whetstone, but in my experience, yeah, I've got one. It's 95. It's almost brand new. But in my experience, I'd rather not use it unless I absolutely have to. And this is actually a pretty extensive cave system. It's neat. You know, they started to add the columns now in some of the galleries that you go through, which is neat. And this is a good find. That is going to cook all our food for the rest of the evening. Now, you'll notice I'm getting slower here, again, because the illness. By the end of the day, I'm absolutely whipped. I start off, I got a little pep in my step, and then by this time, I'm just absolutely wrecked. Which is okay, because it is sundown. Like I said, I can sleep for a full 12 hours once I actually lay my head down. And check this place out, guys. Dun, dun, dun. A great place to camp, if you don't mind sharing it. Got Frank, Pete, and myself. All right, what do you got here on you, my friend? Wait, Shattered, you've got food. Aren't you supposed to cook it? You're asking, I'm sure. Yeah, but not now. You'll see. There's a little bit of something that I have to upkeep. And it's kind of my little pride and joy here on this map. All right, we're good. Let's get the hell out of here. Probably shouldn't be jogging, but that's okay. I think, yeah, it should be all right. All right, what's on the other side, guys? Let us see, and it's neat. It's neat if you've never been here before. It will give you a good illustration of just how extensive the maps can get. Coffee always sounds good, Robert. Tom Hortons. All right, where are we? Survey says sun's going down. You see it setting there? It's nice. Boom. Boom to boom. And look at what we're above. We're above my wolf farm encampment. This, as far as I know, is entirely a safe zone. Takes a while to get here, though, as you guys see. And yeah, it's a little dangerous. I'm gonna need lots of sticks because I have a feeling my my shelter may need a little bit of repair. But yeah, that's where we're gonna stay tonight. We're gonna stay outdoors. And why not? What a fucking gorgeous night. Now, it does have the propensity to change at times, but... Oh... There is a wolf down there by my encampment. That is not cool. We're going to have to sort this fellow out. I wonder if I can get him from here. I probably can. Oh, I'm exhausted, or I'm almost exhausted. All right, that's a good hit. It's my lands. Get off of it. This is for Frank and I. There we go, guys. So you'll notice over time, I mean, it's 61%. How long was I away from it for? 2 days? Tops? So this is the type of upkeep you have to do with these. 4 sticks and a cloth. So just be prepared for that. But it's now 100%. I will be able to basically weather any type of blizzard in that. Definitely overnight. And you know what? I'm going to throw this meat in there so I'm not stinking to high heaven. Plus it acts as a refrigerator, so we're good there. And it holds a lot, right? Look at 30 kilos worth of storage. Wicked. All right. Let's go see what that wolf is up to. Shall we? Oh, look at that. We got a freebie. Hey, buddy. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. All right, get in there, bro. Shh, go to sleep. There we go. All right. Now, I take it the wolf should have bled out by now. So, oh no. What was up there? There was a dead body up there and I didn't see what it was, did I? Oh, damn, I'm going to have to take that. No, can I? I can't get up there either, right? I just kind of fell down. Yeah, that was exit only, I think. Shit. All right, well, let's see what happened to this wolf here. These wolves have a tendency to disappear. I know it ran off this direction. Here's its trail. And then I don't know if I'm going to lose track of it. I'd love to actually... Hey, bro. All right, well, this place is living up to its name. It's a farm. This is exactly what I've used it for. That's why I built that cabin back there, guys. Within a couple more days, I'm going to have about 10 snares, and I'll be able to like just have them littered all over the map. And in fact, they're probably all going to be around these parts. So every couple days I can come back, and now this is guys, this is how you basically sustain yourself in one area for long term. This is also really like a really good map to be on. Mountain town, you can't beat it. Weather's good for the most part. It died. It just died. That was it. Collapsing. But where is it? I'd like to get it now while I can still carve it apart before it freezes. I'm sure it died. All right, well, maybe what, tomorrow morning? That sucks. I'm sure I just heard it expire. But I don't, yeah, now I'm dead for energy. All right, I gotta get back before I hurt myself and stuff. It's not like I need the meat, but it helps. Certainly helps living out here. It'd be nice once I get cooking skill level 5. Alright, I know you're around here somewhere, bro. He might actually be down that the wing ramp. Yeah, guys, so this is my normal play style. I am pretty aggressive normally, but, you know, it really depends on the playthrough. It really does, right? I mean, there's times where you just don't have the opportunity to have, you know, 17 rounds, 23 with the, you know, with the chambered ones. All right, let's get food sorted. Got 2 rabbits. I have like gamey bear meat. I'll eat that while I'm waiting. Those rabbits can just kind of chill for a second. I'm too tired to bother with these guys. Oh, I got a 3rd one. That's right. All right, come over here. You know what? Maybe I should harvest these guys while I can. I wonder if they'll melt, considering that they're the proximity to the fire. We'll check that in a second. All right, look at that. So I have very little scent meter on me now, so I can literally sleep in this snow shelter tonight without much to worry about. I'm not sure if you're going to get dug out of there in the middle of the night, but there may be a possibility. Again, guys, I use the Fire Striker. Gives me 95% chance. The cedar wood is already like a fat wood. Like it's already got all its resin and stuff in it. It's just very, very flammable. I was trying to actually describe that last night. You guys remember? And I was like, I was so tired, I just couldn't even fucking string a sentence together. All right, there we go. And this here, I figure it's something like gives me about a 240 degree radius protection against the wind. Maybe 200, right? So there's about 120 degree. Now I would say that's what, about 45? Yeah. So I mean, the wind comes in occasionally from this direction, and you won't be able to have a fire. But it's not a huge issue. Lots of places. A nice, comfy little campsite. Look at that. Fucking beautiful. All right, while we wait, guys, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back. All right, what a beautiful night. Listening to the sounds of nature and the sizzling of the meat. Man, there's nothing like it, you know. I went camping there at the end of the year last year, and I went by myself. I had an open door policy. I'm like, anyone who wants to drop by, come on by. Nobody did, which is okay. But every night, I tell you, I would make friends with the squirrels and the chipmunks, and man, it was just fucking something special about getting in touch with nature again, you know. And the nights would fly by. Like, I was there for 4 nights, 5 days. It felt like I was there for like overnight. Very similar to this. All right, guys. Because this is like an extended episode, I'm not really going to break. Like I said, I'm gonna finish this episode when I'm absolutely fixed up. So the next time, the next episode that we play, it's going to be us doing some fucking hardcore exploring. Not this junk. I'm just doing something here, guys. I don't really like talking about it much because I'm not sure exactly what the policies are on Facebook, so I don't really want to bring anything up. But I just need a minute or two. I just heard, did you guys hear that? That sounded like a rabbit getting killed. That's interesting. Oh, one other thing, guys, of note. If you guys, like the stream, please like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear from you guys what you want to hear, what you want to see. If I missed something, let me know. But also, if the stream ever dies, I will always, if it just gets truncated without me saying bye, guys, like, and it just dies, always look for the same episode number. So today is, episode, like, 11? Look for part 2. It'll be episode 11, part 2. All right, so I don't expect you guys to be here for too long, you know. It can definitely be revolving door. because like I said, I might be here for a couple hours. I was just doing, you know, a lot of nothing. All right, let's get our herbal tea cooked up. This is the last of the herbal tea. That is not ideal. A lot of meat though, full belly now. Drink that back. Wow. Now, what's cool about this place, guys, look at that, use it, right? You go in, you have access to that full fireplace. It feels like 60 degrees in here, guys. I don't know who's American here, but you know that we're talking like 150 degrees. It's like a fucking oven. An absolute oven. But look at that, you can actually cook from out here. And you can add fuel too. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? All right, I'm going to speed through that. We'll sleep till the morning. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take my pot. I'm going to use the aqua pure. They're heavy. Those things are a quarter of a kilo for 4 of them. They're just nuts. I don't know exactly what they are. Like they're like fucking horse pills, apparently. All right, and prepared. What else can we prepare here? Anything? Have that for the morning. We'll get up and we'll start our day with a nice hot cup of reishi mushroom tea. All right, time for Betty Buys. Fuck. That cup of tea that I had was there was almost nothing in it. I know I've you know, been dicking around for 40 minutes or so, but it shouldn't have burnt out that quick. It normally lasts like a couple hours. All right, what, 9 hours? Sounds good. I'm not liking how everything gets really quiet there all of a sudden. All right, so what's the temperature without a fire? Still a nice balmy 14 degrees, guys. Toasty warm. Almost too warm, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, I need to get the hell out of here. There we go. That, guys, is how you survive out in the bush. In the long dark. 20 charcoal. 20 charcoal. All right, keep in mind, guys, I've got my fire skill is like 3. So I don't need tinder. And tinder, if you run out of, like, when you go back to your beginning level characters, it's tough. Like you need tinder, you need the fuel, you need obviously, you know, a way to light it. Now the mushrooms and the rose hip will also act as a good, give you a good boost in the morning. I think it's 110 calories. So if all you can find is rose hip and reishi mushrooms, keep in mind you drink 10 of them and that's half a day's nutrition. Okay. All right, we're gonna head back. Oh, you know what I need? I need to cook up some reishi mushrooms. And then I'll be almost done. Drink that puppy. So it's giving me a little bit of calories there. And I think my cooking skill just went up. All right, so that's what it gives me. So don't forget, guys, when you first start off, you're going to start off at level 1. You can increase that either through experience or through reading books. One thing that I always find very, very hard for myself to go put up is mending. As much as I use it, Jesus, that's hard to get up. So I suggest if you find books, read it. Carcass harvesting, eventually... you're going to become pretty adept at it. But when I hit cooking level 5, guys, I'll be able to eat any type of meat. I'll never have to worry about getting parasites again, right? All right, we're over the hump, guys. This is it. I'm almost cured. There we go. That's a good meal. Filled me up there, filled my belly, and almost filled my thirst meter up there. All right, let's head back to Grey Mother's. And I'm gonna take these rabbits with me too. All this gear. I'm an absolute heat score. You know what? No, I'm not. Yeah, okay. Oh my God. Bright and early in the morning, and just asking for the wolves to come after me. For the next little while, I won't have to worry. There shouldn't be any wolves. The only wolf that I'd have to worry about is the one that potentially is dead over there. It's once I get back into Milton. See, guys, notice my condition meter too. There's now a permanent fucking black mark on it. And that increases over the next couple days. Like I'm just losing like physical condition at like almost all times. And I can't gain it back. So, keeping out of harm's way right now is imperative. That's why I know this is a little boring, but this is my actually my Friday evening, so I'm ready to unwind and have a couple drinks, get a little wild and wacky in the long dark, but not so much to the point where I'm going to die. Because you got to remember, you got permadeath, and this weather coming through right now. So I figure about another couple hours I should be able to like shake this off, this sickness. Look at that. Look, just absolute rife for the taking. It's so twitchy. Boom. Okay, wind's at my back. I'm running. That's coming with me. I've got 3 rabbits on me that need cooking, so. Now, I could go to the left here. I could actually probably spend the whole evening outdoors. And you know what? I think I might. There's no point going back to Grey Mothers. It's dangerous. Here, guys, this is like a wolf-free zone. It really is. You could be like one of those crazy fuckers that just lives in the woods, right? And this is how you do it. There, it's instantly warm in this cave. Feels like 4 degrees. A little bit of wet clothes, but who cares? All right, so this looks like day number. What day are we at, actually? Day 42. So it takes about that long to get all those skills up to that level. I haven't seen it done really much any quicker. And I try to play pretty aggressively just so you guys have something to watch, entertainment. So speaking of, let's rip apart some animals. It's frozen. Shit. How much wood do I have here? All right, it's cold in the cave. The cave only is it's at negative fucking 15 right now, so it's chill. The only reason I'm warm is because I've got all this gear. All right, the first thing I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to repair this jacket. That will burn off an hour and 20. Nice. Let's try that again. That will get it up to 79%. Oh my god! And that every time you fail, guys, it uses up your materials. You've ruined it essentially. But look at that for protection versus wolves. 34% protection, right there. That might be worthwhile right now. All right, so that means I need some more cloth. It's not as warm though. All right. Well, let's see what these rabbits at. Probably still frozen, right? I need a fire. Fuck! I got to carve them apart with a knife. Stop it. All right, I'm going to get the meat. First. And then now I'm going to light the fire. I'm going to cook the meat, and then I'll put the rabbits beside the fire, which I could probably do right here and right now. And then while I'm cooking the meat, those things will melt. Or thaw, I guess is the technical term. Melt. Yeah, let's do this. You know why? Because I don't like carrying around accelerant, and I very rarely do. I always have one on hand. The rest, whatever. I'm okay with wasting it. Yeah, there's an existential moment, eh? You know, what gives me the right to eat these guys and take their lives? So I can sit here for like another hour. That would be toasty. Yeah, I tell you guys, bedroll and your pot, and I mean that's it. And you need matches or a magnifying glass. No, that won't cure in here. All right, so I have to make my way to Grey Mother's in the morning. And then what else can I show you guys? We've been to the church, I think. There's not really anything there anyway. Yeah, I grabbed the book from there. The good book. I think I ended up burning it the next night. All right, so as soon as this shit's finished cooking, we're gonna like harvest these guys. And now I'll be able to rip these guys apart with my hands. Because I do not want to use whetstones unless I have to. Alright, all out of herbal teas, which really is a drag. But other than that, though, I'm not doing too bad. Not for living out in the bush. Now this takes time, right? But man, I've got all the time in the world. Now, what I'm hoping for is that I actually do get a blizzard here, because if I get a blizzard, I'll be able to actually start working on this badge here. And this is really, really hard to get to. All right, I'm at 16%. 20 days outdoors during blizzards doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, in the scheme of things, it's hard. This here is probably the hardest one that I've ever had to do. You think of that 1,000 fires would be fucking simple, guys, and it's not. It's just a crazy, crazy amount of playing. Like, I'm talking like over literally like 1,000 hours. And, you know, if you guys can come up with it differently, like, that's awesome, but it is a lot of playing. Well, I'm all out of fire, so that was perfect. Actually, it worked out well. Got breakfast, lunch, and a ton of supplies. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go to Grey Mother's in the morning, and then we're going to go back to that trailer with the workbench in the morning. So I got a little bit of a rough night here ahead of me. I'm going to sleep for the whole 12. Hopefully I don't wake up dead, because it happens, guys. All right. That just sounds rotten. Like you're just barely digesting it. Yeah, see, rabbits don't go far. What a breakfast. All right, 41 days. All right, getting ever closer to the halfway mark. All right, here goes. This is, again, the most dangerous part of this whole journey right here coming up. And look at my condition bar, guys. I need to find birch bark. This is where it starts getting critical. And speaking of, I'm going to hang on to the penicillin as long as I have the reishi tea. I'm going to use that as my form of medication. But yeah, my condition bar now is always continuously, like, you know, it's got a fraction shaved off, like a 12th, right? But it's lost. Like I seem to be going down. Like, ouch. And it does. By the time you get over the sickness, it's you're in pretty dire straits. I'm going to save. You notice now my stamina meter there on the right-hand side for my my running meter. There's a big chunk taken up because of this thing. Now, if I were to swap that out, you'll see that it's changed, right? It's now only like roughly a quarter rather than a third. That is the difference between armor and no armor. Right? So what I'm going to do, I know there's wolves here, and I stink, guys. Like, they're moving in on me right now. Make no doubt about it. There's one right down there. Yeah. You want that final blast of energy, and you want it just right to the front door, and you don't want to fuck around. Boom. All right, put the gun away. Nice. Look at this. All this stuff should all be cured, and this is why I've got so much shit here right now. Like I said, in a couple days, I'm going to have a smorgasbord of snares and you name it. So we're going to drop all this gear. Splat, splat. Look at this. That is a successful hunt. And that's how you do it when you've got you and Frank as your wingman. But we're going to soon part ways. I'm just going to bust these up. Might as well. Nothing else to do. And it's still early in the morning, so yeah, we got enough time. Let's do a little bit of a medical check here. We're going to need bandages. And that actually kills the rest of my cloth. So we're going to need more cloth. And yeah, let's take my dose of medication. All right, guys, down to day 3 of the sickness. This is awesome. So yeah, there's my well-being right now. I'm well fed, but so is Frank. Now, remember, guys, intestinal parasites are treated by penicillin, right? I've done a run before where I didn't have any penicillin because I always thought I never needed it, and I had to start scavenging for reishi tea as my main form of repair, and I almost perished. You don't want to do that. You don't want to rely on reishi tea, because if you can't find it, you're fucked. All right, so all this stuff is coming with us, and we're going to go over to the workbench, and we're going to work this shit. Got more cloth there. I should probably rip some off the wall here. Yeah, let's do her. Breakfast of Champions. See how that jumped? Jumped from up there to down there. Like, I don't understand how that works. Oh, I've got so much charcoal. Let's get rid of that because I've already actually mapped out quite a bit of this this zone. Very important to do, guys, unless you've got, you know, fishing huts around. If you have access to fish, which is great. It's why I love Mystery Lake, but, man, it's a nightmare to get around. Oops. I need to go wolf hunting, which is dangerous right now, but it needs to be done. All right, we can lose a couple of these. We can lose this knife. That. The bullets are sticking with me. You know, sometimes I drop them, but and the spray paint can, that's getting low. Oh, shitty. Now there is one back at the Orca gas station, but I think that is about as light as I'm getting, and it's only because I'm carrying so much gear. Uh-oh. I need a toolbox. Oh, worry about that later. What's our centimeter? Nothing. And I feel like I'm pretty spry on my feet right now. Yeah, you know, I found sometimes with the caves there that some caves are just inherently warm all around in like one area, like, you know what I mean? And others, like you've said, they're at the back. But you know what? As long as I'm not in negatives, I don't generally worry too much. All right, what's that, guys? I wish there was like a shortcut. Like, I've done a whole loop of this whole map. Now there's an area that you guys haven't seen yet, and it's huge. It's huge. What I might do is actually I will gear up, and the day that I get fixed up is the day we'll go there. Okay, so we're talking like a couple more days. Yeah, 3 more days. So 2 more days, I'll start preparing to go into the ravine, and we'll end up the stream there. I've got a perfect place where we're going to end up. See that? Getting stuck on the geometry. Come on, guys. That's the shit that makes you fall through the floor. And trust me, it happened on like day 98 of my Stalker. I've never got past like day 100 in playing Stalkers level before. And I just fucking... And there's nothing you can do. It's permadeath. I'm really concerned about my condition. You know what I really want to do? I need to find birch bark. We're going to go look for that. I know where to find some. That's auto walk for you.
There's normally wolves out here. And we got deer. That's nice. We got wolves. I need wolf meat. I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'm going to be hungry. Oh, you want to howl? Fuck that. All right. You know what? I don't need to get beat up. I do need birch bark though, and branches. So if that guy wants to come near me, he can come. I'm okay with that. I got a 45 for that guy. I think I'm actually a better shot with my rifle. But whatever. I got a lot more bullets. Hey, what's over there? Oh, this is going to be a 2-for-1 right here, guys. Maybe a 3-for-1. That's right. Go after that deer. Oh, man, I should bag these two, eh? Ah, whatever. Oh, this is a great day for a fucking walk. Absolutely. And hey, look at, I think that's, are those birches? I think that's birch. I need 2 pieces of birch bark. That'd be really sweet, RNGs. Come on, baby. I need to get my condition back up to normal. These look really big for birch trees, though. Oh, here's some. Sweet. Birch bark. Oh, wow. What a great fucking view. I don't know how many people would call that an apocalypse. Probably quite a few. Like I said, as long as I got food in my belly, I mean, existence is the same thing. You know, it's when the people don't have food in their belly, and you have the haves and the have-nots, and you got the shit that goes down in the States because people are fucking fed up. All right, you can tell I'm hungry in real life because I'm like sighting down the barrel. And you know, I don't hunt for my food. I fished before in the past, but I don't even like doing that, even if I'm camping. Because you know what, I can pack that shit in, man. As long as there's a grocery store with like a fish in there that's already been killed for my consumption, I'd rather eat that. I don't even fish for pleasure and like catch and release, just because, I've had a couple of those fish, man. They'll swallow those triple hooks, just hook, line, and sinker almost, and it's like, man, you just fucked your whole body up because you're a good eater. Excellent. I tell you, man, I really feel like I own the map when I've got ammunition. Look, you drop your casings too. I mean, it's good. I'm not a gun aficionado. I have no idea really how they work other than first-person shooters and shit like that. But saying that, I mean, I know mechanically how they work and kind of the different calibers and stuff. But as for hunting and actually firing one, nope. I think my next purchase, I can't anyway. I've actually got a criminal record, so yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to have a gun. But I'm allowed to own a crossbow, and that was going to probably be my next major purchase. All right, if available, guys, grab the fir. Cedar is really easy to start and light, okay? So, but fir is going to last for a hell of a lot longer. It's a hardwood, and it burns hotter. All right, so that was a circuitous way to the workbench, but here we are. Let's get another. Oops, let's get another bearing here. I'm going to run up on this hill. It might give me a little bit more of a mapping range. All right. So we got all this area. We should go down, check this out. I don't think you can actually. Yeah, like that area is, you know, you're overlooking this area, and here's I think you leave Forlorn Muskeg is out here. So we've got 3 different zones here that we can leave from. And those who don't want spoilers, don't look here, probably for the next 30 seconds. But here are the exits. So there. Is it there? They're not too clear. See, I didn't see that there on the list. Oh, you know what? Maybe because I didn't chart it initially. I think maybe I've only seen that from the Vista point. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's warm up here. It looks like it's gonna get a little chilly soon. We got lots of gear. We're gonna be able to like sew for the next day. So I'll be able to make some new gear coming up. And all the meanwhile, I'm trying to shit Frank out of me. Who's Frank, you're asking? Frank is my friend here, the intestinal parasite. You ate infected game meat and now have intestinal parasites. Recovery requires multiple daily treatments. You will continue to weaken until treatment has run its full course. And you can only take a maximum of a dose a day. So that's 10 days. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the gear off here. I'm going to go back out. I'm going to see if I can find birch bark. I want to be able to build up my condition again. Because my condition, I'm not able to restore it at night. I'm not sleeping long enough, not sleeping deeply enough. I am not going to be able to fit all this shit in here, I'm sure of it. You know what? I don't want to. Wait. Let's see what I can make right off the bat without... a kit. Let's go to all. All right. Oh shit, that's 4? Oh fuck, okay. Well, I mean, them's the breaks. I gotta bust this up. I need reclaimed wood, then I can make a couple snares. That's unfortunate. That's like 2 hours worth of chopping right there. I'll get 8 of them though. Wow, okay. Wait. I can fix my gloves. As long as I don't fuck up. Great. Oh, that hurt. That fucking hurt. Ow. Ouch. Son of a bitch. All right. Can I make line? I should be able to make line here. Fuck off. Sorry, guys. I hate this new inventory. All right. Get 2 lines there, so if I find a hook, I can go fishing, or I can sew. If I find scrap metal, I can do the same. I can make hooks. That is tempting to make. That is a lifesaver. On Pilgrim, when I found that, man, I mean, you could just sleep anywhere in that thing. All right, we need reclaimed wood. Ah, there's one. Thank you. We need another. Hello. Hello. Reclaimed wood. Okay, let's actually just build this. I'll show you what I'm trying to do here. Boom. There we go. Now I can go back to my little rabbit farm grove wolf den area where I can like shoot wolves and harvest rabbits I can just set these up, and then I'll basically trap them as I sleep. Holy fuck. I got robbed there a few times. Dare I fix my pants? You know what I mean? 89? I think I should. I don't know. I feel like it's bad luck now. Too dark. Shit my pants. All right, it's literally is. All right. Wow, I'm not doing too well. I need some water. And what do we have to eat here? Shitty little rabbit. Now I know I have that snare. You know what? I'm gonna throw it outside. Let's see if we can catch something overnight. I doubt it. Should go back maybe and check to see if there's any more bark that has fallen from those trees. There's a possibility. Yeah, one thing, guys, when I tend to stream for this long, I have to take the occasional break. You know, go to the bathroom, etc., etc. Do I want to walk around in that? Sure I do. Because that's going to build up my badge. And it's not the best weather. What do we got here for weight? I don't know. There's wolves. Fuck it. Yeah, no, fuck this. That's a bad idea. You get that type of wind and it's blowing in your face and you're already fatigued, don't bother. Alright. I can see you. I can see you, but I don't know how to get to you. Here we go. Oh, I'm dying here, guys. I don't think I'm getting anything back. Like, my condition's just... I'm ready to give birth to Frank. All right, coffee and reishi tea. That's what we're having for brekkie. Normally I like to leave shit behind when I go to different locations. I'm not really having much of an opportunity here. I'm kind of needing to have like everything I have on me with me. I don't want to leave anything behind. Nice morning. Nice. Well, that's a good start to the day. All right, cook up these reishi mushrooms, and a cup of coffee. While I'm waiting for those, I'm going to make another batch of these. That's 15 minutes. Down the hatch. That gives me a bit of hydration there, right? Plus the calories, plus the medicinal aspects. Same with the coffee. It's like brilliant. All right, let's sharpen that up. The only way these skills go up, guys, is by using them. Don't be afraid to use those whetstones, all right? As long as you keep moving from zone to zone, you'll be okay. Eventually, your sharpening skill gets to 100%, and you're golden. Same with the cleaning of the weapons. You do not want to pull that trigger and you hear a click, like. Uh-oh. Changing the weather, guys. I almost feel better. You know, always in the morning, right? It's when. So this is east. This is dead east. We are going dead east. So that would be. This is east. So north is this way. You know, north, south. I'm not liking the sound of the wolves behind me. I'm going to run through the cave system quickly again. I'm going to make sure. I want to see where it goes to. This right here. You know, like I said, I knew this was going to take a while, guys. I wish it didn't have to, but I was going to do this off stream, and I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe there's people that want to see it. As long as I don't drink too much and start slurring all my words. No promises. If you guys ever see me streaming and it says like no commentary, it's probably because I want a game. And I want to play one of the playthroughs that I'm playing, but I don't want to talk, or I can't. It's rare that I can't talk. It's just, hello? Whoa. Oh, nice. I will take that. I will take more wood. Sure. That will pay for the one that I'm going to use as soon as I walk out of this cave. And there's the exit. Nice. A little handful of coal and a new mapped area. Let's see where it goes. Any guesses? Nice. Very nice. Now, you know what I need? Instead of saying it's 2 cave system, I need to build a rock cache and put 2 Hushed River Valley. All right, you know what? I'm going to do that. That's my my mission for today. I'm going to find a bunch of rocks. We're going to take a quick look around here. I'd love to come back here, guys. I've died here before, and I've never come back since. This is another one of those zones that are it's pretty interesting. This is one of the ones the new maps that they released just kind of recently, right before, in between episodes 2 and 3, when I think they've hired on more people, to be honest, and I think they've got like people on the dev team that are kind of more towards gearing towards map making and stuff like that, like level design. So whoever made this is fucking brilliant. We need definitely need more of this. It's harsh here, though, right? Speaking of, I better put on my fucking... We haven't seen nothing yet, guys. I'm not going to run. I don't want to panic here. This is this zone's pretty intense. Not a lot of wildlife, but the environment's just brutal. I need a bearskin jacket for this place, which I've almost got. I'll get that probably next episode. I'll definitely go hunting bears. I know where to find them. I need one more skin. Here is Hushed River Valley, guys, in all its splendor. That is impressive. There's a smoking, there's smoke up there. Like, this place is huge. And the weather is just brutal. See the smoke there, center screen? Yeah, if you're going to do anything, you've got to build a base camp like I was kind of showing you guys back in the mountain town. You need to build something like that out there. You need a couple of them at least. So before you go into this zone, I wouldn't come in with less than like 20 pieces of cloth, and everything else you can pretty much scavenge. The protection of the cliff face here so I can get a little bit of speed. No, I'm risking breaking an ankle, but because I'm not fatigued enough and I'm not carrying enough like an over encumbrance, and of course I break my ankle. Yeah, see, that's what you don't want to do. And I was just about to say, I am not even over encumbered, but we're just going to take care of that because we don't want to hobble. Pain, I don't know, man. It's kind of life, so we'll just deal with that for the next 2 hours. All right, yeah, Hushed River Valley. All right, we're going to make our way to here, I think, next. This is a fun zone. All right, I knew this was going to be a marathon. Holy. I've got probably another hour and a half worth of playing to get totally rid of Frank. It's tough. All right, so down there I think is, I think you can actually walk your way down. The other way you have to climb. I think that's the way it works, or that takes you down to a separate level. That's kind of, well, you know what? Let's take a look. We're a little cold, but I've got wood. Oh, I can't wait for that Blizzard Walker skill. Now, saying that, I'd love to see like negative perks. You know, you're allergic to BPA, so you can't have canned food, or you're a vegan and you can't eat meat. All right. When in Rome. All right. You know what? I'm warm again. Look at this. It's that, I tell you, it's that jacket. Come here. Oh, I'm out of stones. Shit. Shit. Good old Cloud Top Falls, eh? All right. What I won't do for views. Oh shit. Oh, I don't have my surround set up properly. Oh my god. I ended up vacuuming the other day and I was like, why does everything seem to be like really like left side heavy? Aha. Yeah, guys, that's a real fun scramble. Trying to fix yourself on reishi mushrooms while having intestinal parasites. It's tough. Well, you know what I might do? I'll get back to Mountain Town. We'll reassess the situation, and I'll see if I can actually hunt another bear. And then if I do that, I'll be able to come back to here. Now, there is a big chunk of Mountain Town, though. You know, let's do that. There's an idea. I'll see if I can find a bear, shoot it. While it's the two skins are curing, I will go down into the Mountain Town Basin, which is actually like, it's very much like this. It looks almost exactly like this. It's really cool. It's totally different. Type of terrain, and actually the environment's a little different down there too. Get a lot of blowing winds, and then by the time I get back from there, those pelts should be finished curing, and then I'll be able to come here with a bearskin jacket, because as you see, it's not the best environment. It's gone up to like 5 degrees now, but it drops to like insanely cold temperatures. This is like Timberwolf Mountain Light. Like, if you can't make it here, you can't make it on Timberwolf Mountain. All right, bathroom break, guys. 1 sec. Ooh, spooky SpaghettiOs. It's really dark. All right, let's mosey. Yeah, I need my main goal for today. I think, like I said, guys, you if you're ever playing this game, just don't dawdle. Do something. Always do something with your time. And you know, I think this is what they're trying to portray: is that even in a survival situation, I mean, as soon as you give up, man, you're dead. So I think that's what they're trying to convey here. So what I want to do, I'm actually gonna, what I said, I want to make sure that I remember that this goes to Hushed River Valley. I mean, these places, man, I tell you, and I don't look at cheat sheets. I'm not like sitting online, like I don't have a computer open beside me right now going, hey, how the fuck, what's all the maps places here on, you know, in the long dark? Because I'm sure there's shit like that online, right? No, I'm not doing that. Man, this is all by experience and by memory, and you know what? That's the way to play the game. I mean, that is just kind of like as true to form as you can possibly get. You know, it's you know, living life through art almost, right? So I'm going to see if I can get 50 stones by the time I get out of here. And then I'm going to build that that rock cache right out in front of the cave, the mountain town. Just so I never forget. Man, yeah, this in VR would be incredible. You know, slow enough pace, I'd probably be a better shot. Yeah, I can tell I'm getting weak. All right, we're gonna camp out here tonight because I have a feeling I'll be able to get a lot of stones. For firewood, very nice. Now, guys, if you're kind of new to the series again, or just new to the game, what I'm doing right here is I'm getting 50 rocks. I think I believe they weigh in at like 7.5 kilos for the 50 of them, and I can build a rock cache. So the rock cache is a storage unit that you can build pretty much anywhere. Holds 30 kilos. You can build it outdoors. It also acts as an outdoor storage. So if you put meat and stuff into it, it won't rot. Certainly not as fast as it will indoors or on your person. Plus, I mean, most importantly, you can add notations. See, it went from fucking. How does it go from there, and then as soon as I hit the button, it dropped down to clothing? I don't get it. Is it bugged? It's got to be bugged. All right, I need 17 more stones. See, I'm starting to lag. It's that time of day, right? It's like, shit. I feel like I'm like 50 years old. I was like, oh. I can't make it up the wooden hill there, Sonny. I'm going to sleep in my lazy boy. All right, down to 11. We should be able to get all the stones before we leave. This is perfect. You know, this is great. You know, when you're streaming, it's things like this really help. Although, you know what? I thought it was a little ominous when I first started seeing how many rocks they were requiring, and I'm like, that is a lot of stones. As you see, guys, if you know where to collect them from, there's like never really a concern. Oh. All right. Let's get into the game proper, and we're going to get ourselves totally fixed up. Look at my fatigue bar, guys. See that, the whole red section? That stuff is never recoverable. This is how dire this gets at the, like, near the end of this illness. Like, Frank has got to fucking go. He's eating like a third of my calorie, like just everything. Everything. Dirty little asshole. Huh. Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. I'm eating a fucking granola bar while contemplating. Do I want to go? I don't think I do. See, what from food? It jumps down too. I don't get it. Eight more stones, eh? Yeah, that's about as good as it's going to get, is that cedar firewood. I'm here for a while. I'm going to be here for the night. So I think I'm going to cook up some water. There's a hot fire. Ooh-wee. And yes, you can burn yourself in the fire. What? Why can't I access this? All right. Oh man, this is gonna be a shitty night's meal. Oh, don't walk into the fire, dum-dum. All right. Pure starch. All right, guys, that's how you live off of the land, right? I mean, everything's micromanagement in this game. So neat. Wow, that's an ankle breaker. In a clothes shredder. You wouldn't want to do that in the dark. I did that actually in DayZ once. I thought I knew where the path was, and I was knocked out, or I kept waking up from consciousness. And I was crawling, and I was like, ah, right off the fucking ledge. I woke up after that, like hours later. It was like, you know, it was daylight, and I'm like, what the fuck? It was fucking cool. It's one of those experiences as a gamer where you're just kind of like, oh, that, you know, it resonates. I mean, I've been in situations like that. You know, as boneheaded as this sounds, I was downtown with a good friend of mine who's now passed away, sadly. And I don't know, I was so busy looking at the road in front of me. And I think I may have been smoking a little bit of marijuana. And I failed to see that the bridge was actually under construction, and there was actually not a bridge there. Now, okay, that sounds like a lot ridiculous, but we threw our fences, our bikes over the yellow construction fences, and it was all torn up, the road and stuff. And so I'm looking for potholes. Never did I ever think that the bridge was not there. So, and I was kind of tearing along at a good speed, and I look up, and oh my God, there's no bridge. And I don't know, geez, 15 meters? Hurt. And right beside me was this big concrete brick with two rebars sticking out of it. Like I was almost like a human shish kebab. Like, imagine this place, guys, without lights. It would take a while to get out. It'd be fun. I mean, imagine, like, this is what we need. We need a map generator, like, so we could have people that can script shit like that. You're stuck in, you know, you're stuck in a cave, and you have to like make your way out. You know, you have one match, or like, you know, the lantern with no fuel. And you're only using the sparker if you're smart enough to think of it. I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm not getting a lot of chit chatter on the chat. Now, I know a lot of my viewers, they like to watch the beginning, but like I said, this is the long haul, guys. I mean, you're still going to get little, you know, a little bit of an adventure, but unless you want to go to sleep, there is other channels. I need 8 more rocks. I didn't find anything else, eh? Frig it all. All right, well, it's time for bed. I'm dying here because I'm so exhausted. I have to go to sleep. Frank is calling. Holy, absolutely wiped out. Look at my condition. Ouch. I'm dying in my sleep. Oh, I'm out of water. All right, it's getting dire, boys. Oh, and it's like still, it's not even light out. Uh-oh. Wow, what a fucking rough start to the morning. Feeling like absolute shit. All right, there we go. Now I'll have an hour to explore this cave, and the sun should be up by the time I leave. So again, because my cooking skill is getting up there, guys, I'm getting like, I think 10% more calories. So it makes a huge difference. Huge. All right, let's see if we have 8 more rocks. That's all we need. I might actually have to go back closer to the beginning, and I don't mind because at Grandmother's I've got a ton of fuel. Famous last words. All right, the rest I've got to find outside, I guess.
Wow. Oh no, my phone's dead now. Oh my god, I'm the worst guy ever when it comes to like technology. Like I used to work for like in IT, guys. Jesus, I'm very well versed. I can build websites, I can do whatever. But fuck, I can't plug my phone in. Ah. Well, that's shit. I was kind of hoping for like, you know, just what, 5 more? 5 more pieces of coal or rocks. See, how does that jump? I don't understand how it jumps from wood down to... All right, I'm gonna, is it something like the last thing I picked up? I swear sometimes like somebody's watching me play this and they're like, haha, upload. That'd be hilarious. Imagine as a developer, you know, you make a game and the streamers, you could actually sit there and just fucking manipulate. That would be the bomb. And you could easily do it. I mean, it could be done now. All right, it's almost morning. Boom. Done. Look at all the stones. Holy, heavy. I'm too sick to be carrying this. Oh, hey, by the way, guys, that degrades your fire. I was just kind of like throwing the brands in, you know, hoping for RNGesus to like go, hey, boom, here's a 50%er, which is what I've got kind of right here. All right, a few more stones. Let's get that and we'll come back here. We'll build that rock cache, and thank God there's a deer walking around. Lots of wood, no rocks. Yeah, this area is incredible. Look at all the limbs. Man, that's like super rare. All right, where are we on the Z map? We are up and over here. Well, seems like we'll be around here for the better part of a day. Hey guys.
Who said east is over there, eh? See what I mean? It's like, it looks like the sun's coming up there, but the east is over there, I think we determined, right? Yeah. Northeast. Yeah, I don't know. Their their lighting system needs work. Like they're like, oh, use the sun to navigate. Well, yeah, but I also use like shadows too. I mean, that's part of it. Dinner. I'm fucking hungry. Psst. Over here. Alright, I need birch bark. This is becoming dire. Like I said, guys, at the very end, I can't believe 20 days on interloper. Man, that would be terrible for intestinal parasites. Alright, 2 more stones. 3 more. Oh, yeah, 4 more. Boom, boom. Alright, today's goal reached. Right into the fucking blasting wind, you bastard. Lord Jesus, why you forsaken me? Jeez. All right. I'm sorry, anyone who's Christian here. I'm not making fun of the Bible or anything. I'm not religious, but. Here we go. 50 on the button. Sadly, I have to walk into this, and so it's like auto walk. Activate. Oh, I'm dying, guys. Look at that big chunk out of my health bar. I never, ever walk around like that. I don't have time to fuck around, sorry. There's 4 rocks here. Are you kidding me? Now, see what I mean? Uh, all right, there we go. Boom. So now forever on the map. It's not just, you know, sadly, which I can't stand, to cave system. Well, that doesn't tell me fucking dick all. But that does. To Hushed River Valley, right? So boom. All right. Done. Now we need, you know, a couple rocks. And we're going to go in and we're going to cook up this, this rabbit. That fire should still be burning. Should be. See, this is one thing that I find with video games. You lose a sense of temporal awareness. Yeah, it's still burning. Whoa, whoa, holy fuck, whoa. Again, time is of essence. So I use the knife. All right, guys. This is basically how you you get through the sickness. You don't want you don't want to engage with wildlife generally. I'm surprised. I've killed a bear. I've pegged like at least 3 wolves. I don't think I've actually skinned any recently, but there's I think 3 that are walking around with either stab wounds or bullet holes in them. And I'm not entirely out of the woods yet. But it has been fun playing tonight. And it's great. This is my Friday. I'm going to kick back, relax, maybe catch up on some of my favorite YouTubers. And there's a part of me that also wants to play Thief and just fuck around in that. Because, you know, this isn't all about the long dark for me. I love it. It's my favorite game. I'm very knowledgeable in it. But I've got like 300. My son today, he was over, my youngest, and man, he was like, dude, you've got so many games. All right. I'm fucking actually surprised I've done this. This is hard, man. It's a long process. I wish I could just edit it for you guys. You know, put it on Patreon. Hey, if you guys want to watch this, whatever, pay $1 a month. I mean, I'm gonna do it anyway. Always have. All right, so rock cache. Anything I need to keep there? Love it. Decent game. You know, and I'm surprised that they just keep improving on it. But I am worried about, you know, when we start getting into like too many apex predators. I'm worried about that. If we can turn them off, that's fine. But at the same time, you know, I want to play the game the way the developers want us to play it. So I just don't want it to turn into, you know, I don't know, like even DayZ has predators and stuff. Even with the zombies, they're not overly prevalent. They're there, but if you want to avoid them, you can. I want to make sure that we can still do that in this game. All right, so that was my big round trip mission there for like the whole of Mountain Town. You guys have basically seen almost everything except, like, very realistically, 5 locations. More according to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if you look at Mountain Town over here, it says I have 18 out of 23. All right. All right, that stuff up there is it's going to take a long time to cure. The stuff at Grey Mother's is where we need to be, and then I think what we're going to do on the last day to like fully recuperate, and that'll probably end the stream. I will get back to our base camp there, and we're going to like patch that up and get a few more rabbits. Oh shit! What do we want to do? Son of a bitch. It's always. See what I mean? Imagine if the developers were like, oh, this guy's about to kill his stream. Let's kill him. Send a wolf in. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I'm pretty sure I hit you. Well, I'm gonna go off this way. Let's make sure I'm not like gushing out. I don't care. Didn't hurt. It's him. It's the fucking wolf. Are you serious? Or that's not me. I'm not bleeding out. Oh, I'm following him. Oh, he's going. Hey, I told you, man. This is my area. Fuck that shit. All right. All right. This is. It's coming down to it. The last straw. And I've been known to do this before, guys. I'll kill a stream like this. Yeah, come on. Oh, there's multiple wolves. I gotta get out of here. I got a boogie. That might have been a new one. All right. Run, run, run! Run like the wind, yes you can. Run like the wind. Garbage! What's that even there for? Was I drunk when I put that down? I don't think so. Jeez. Never a dull moment. Oh, Long time. Fucking home sweet home. Oh, it's like, when you get home after work and you just like strip down to your underwear and you're just like, boom, right onto the couch. Wow, I saw some like really weird positions there. Oh. I see it's going wanky. Whoa. I don't know. It's weird. I can't seem to position it. Just there we go. I think it's floating. All right, Hinterland. You said that would never happen ever again. That's okay though. I'm not gonna bitch about the game. The amount of time that you guys have given me for what I paid for it. Oh my God! Thank you. Cheers to you guys. Oh shit! What's my match situation down to? All right. Yeah, it's almost time to move on. I mean, yeah, 100 lights. Yeah, like I said, yeah. I'll probably be dead before I can actually use all that. Maybe. Yeah, I think for a bonus, for you guys sticking around here to the end, we're gonna get down into the ravine tonight. Like before this playthrough's done. I'm gonna end off in one little area, and that's where we'll continue. And it should be exciting. I'm dying. Terribly and very fast. I have no idea how you do this on Stalker or Interloper. I'm only halfway through that sickness. Like today, like on Stalker, it lasts 10 days. All right, so I've done 10 days now worth of medicine and stuff. So if you go here to the onto our log. A25. Oh, it's not though. The days are not recorded the same as they are in the log. So I was definitely not in Mystery Lake then. Fuck. I need like birch bark tea. It's too late though. I guess not. I don't want to get... It's the wolves, right? What did that prick do to me? Thank God I was wearing the coat. Hat's kind of like eh. Mittens are eh. Alright, I can fix the boots. Oh my God. No! And the fire went out. Total fail all around. Should have grabbed a buck. Oh no. Here goes, boys. Ah, done with this disease. All right, 30 minutes. Stream is done, but I am like cured right now. Another buck.
Yes! Finally. All right, guys, there, done. All right, one sec. Be right back. You know what, guys? I can't go on. I've healed myself, but the thing is, I need food. There's no way I can go down into that ravine without food, water, all that good stuff. Yeah. So I think, guys, it's been a long one, but this is, I think, the end of the road for me. I'm gonna like sit back, relax, eat some dinner. But hey, you guys, like I said, you're my inspiration. Sorry, my phone died. Can't see your messages at the moment, but I will look forward to seeing you guys in the next installment of The Long Dark. Good night, guys. Take care. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Good night.